Hi folks, it's Nick here. Ahead, Groove Factor 10. Star Wars Return of the Jedi on the Commodore Amiga, published by Domark in 1988. Based on the arcade cabinet from Atari in 84. Good music this. We'll put it on easy mode. Also come out on the Amstrad CPC, the Atari ST, Commodore 64, BBC Micro and ZX Spectrum, which you've already covered it on. It's an isometric scroller. Now stage 1, we're on Endor. There's me on that bike. We've got to avoid, oh dear, trees and other biker scouts to get to the Ewok village. Now we can be a bit more violent on this than the Spectrum version and knock our opponents into the side, which I'll try and do. The lives are represented by those blue figures in the grey box on the second box down on the right. Might need a few goes at this, but divided into stages. First one is this, as I said. Second one, you're on the Millennium Falcon. Sorry, right, I've got past that person. The Ewoks will try and help you. Second one, you're on the Millennium Falcon, trying to blow up the reactor on the Death Star. Then you're on a speeder bike again, and then on an AST Walker and the Falcon at the same time. Right, I'm getting the hang of this now. Into the side now, you deadly Imperial Empire. Boo! Now, I don't know any cheats for this game. On the Spectrum version, because I wasn't going very far, we did use a cheat. I don't know any cheats for this, so we're just down to my own skills now. But that music at the start was pretty cool, wasn't it? Yay! We're there! I think this music was edited out, the new Return of the Jedi versions. Damn. At least C-3PO and R2-D2 are closer together here. In the Spectrum version, there was a big gap.
Here goes nothing.
Here goes nothing. Okay, Lando, here we go. Right, Millennium Falcon, blow up the reactor. TIE fighters will come behind us, like that, and blow us up. But the secret is to weave left and right as much as you can. Try and use the scenery as a sort of like a blocker. That's it. Now, we'll come up to the reactor quite shortly, I hope. Oh no. The Force was weak with that one. I've lost all my lives. And there's the high score chart. Chewbacca, Dave, Han Solo, Colin. All the ones are there. Will I get my name there? I don't know. I do want to show you the other levels if I can, but I might not be able to with my Amiga skills. Do check out the ZX Spectrum version. The game plays very differently to Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back with your polygon graphics. So check those out as well. It's a bit of a departure from that. This isn't a game I'd keep going back to, but for nostalgia ways, I quite like it, oddly enough. It didn't get particularly good ratings, I don't think, at the time, but I don't mind it. The way you can just bash other people into the sides is good. Haven't played the arcade version. Maybe one day. There we go. So, best to shoot these guys before they sort of like get started really in full flow. Would be nice to see the animation of the Death Star blowing up. That would be quite cool. Thanks, Ewoks. Spectrum version, the Ewoks seem to attack you as well. They seem to get a bit of a difference. I don't know why we're in blue. There was no people in blue, was there? Maybe it's something to do with the colour palette. Has the arcade version got blue people on the bikes? This is going rather well. Oh, why do I do these? Why do I say these things? Boom. So it's not Star Wars Battlefront, is it? Or Star Wars Battlefront 2. It's Commodore Amiga time. Yay. I don't remember those green huts in the film. Let's wave, everyone. Wave at the Ewoks. We've made it. Bonus for Phase 1. 10,000 points. Controls quite well.
Here goes nothing.
Thanks, Lando. Right, let's try and do it this time. It's Lando Calrissian and Neon Numb as his cockpit pilot. Okay, right. Just keep weaving, keep weaving. That's it. In your face, TIE fighter. We'll do this, godnabbit. Right, okay. Oh, no. No, get out the way. Good, that's lost him. Destroy it. Oops, we haven't destroyed... Oh, dear. We should have destroyed that reactor, but instead we just run into the wall. That's a shame, because I was quite near the end then. Curses. I'll blame Admiral Akbar. It's a trap. It was a trap, Admiral. Right, I think we're level 2 now. I think this might be on medium mode. And there's no need for me to do that. If you're on a speeder bike, don't crash into trees. The Star Wars music, the official Star Wars music doesn't play in this game because it's a Commodore Amiga. It's like a chip version, and I can get away with that. It's pretty like a groovy like version of the film. Not sure what the arcade version is. Probably nearer, I guess. Maybe. The Imperials will never learn. In your face, Empire. Whoops. No, I can't shake this person. I got someone on my tail. I can't shake. Oh, yeah, well. I did shake him, but by committing suicide at the same time, which is never good. Come on, we want to blow up the Death Star, folks. Man, this is not going well. Oh, my last life. Right, we'll do it next time, if I don't do it this time. Last life glory. Could happen. Ewoks, help me. Help me, Ewoks. Help me, Ewoks. Nub nub fruit. Oh! I crashed into that log, which is never good. I think we're supposed to drive through it. Groove! Da 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 da. I can't escape my destiny. Do it. Shut up, Darth. We've beaten you before in other games. We'll beat you again today. Right, level 1. We're going to blow up the Death Star this time. Like I told you last time, it won't happen again. Any errors. Right, let's get through these Lego trees. Right, if we can do this on one life, that'd be pretty cool, but might be hoping a bit too much. Just smash into the guys as you come up to them, I think. Don't let them get a chance to get behind you. Princess Leia doesn't seem to be in this one. I'm not sure if this is Luke Skywalker or just some rebel troop, but he's doing a darn fine job, and that's me. Through the woods, through the block, yes, good. Okay, come on, not long to go now. Good. You can sort of like trick them into going into the scenery, this mob. They do seem to be affected by the way you steer. Oh, there's a sneaky guy there, right? Yes! Good. The more trees, the better, I say. Brilliant! All on one life. We're turning it around. Obi-Wan will be proud. Did you have this game on any version? Let me know. Played it on the Spectrum, of course. Now playing it on the Amiga. Haven't played it on the Atari ST, Commodore 64, the BBC Micro. Mine boggles what that version is like. And the arcade. Right, Lando. We're going to do it this time. Billy D. Williams played Lando Calrissian. I'd like to see him in the new films, but it doesn't look like he's going to be in it. Oh. If he is in it, let me know. Episode 8 at time of recording hasn't been released yet. This is episode 6. Did it from the 80s. The arcade cabinet came out in 1984. Right, we've blown up the reactor there, as you can see. Now we've got to escape. There's fire chasing us out. Come on, we can do this. Come on. Calculate the coordinates for hyperspace. Punch it, Neon Numb. Not long to go. Let's get out of here. Hooray! We're away. Brilliant. Is that brilliant? I think they could have done better. That was quite naff, really. The Amiga could have done better than that. I'm a bit disappointed. Death Star destroyed in a load of what seemed to be firecrackers. Anyway, one would think it's a bit weird destroying the Death Star on level 1. But here we go, we're off again. I think we have to destroy a Star Destroyer if we get off this stage. So all this is being done on, well, one life it looks. Good stuff. I will join the Jedi if Luke hasn't disbanded them by now. He wasn't over keen on their ethos once he'd done a little bit of research. And that goes to prove, don't believe everything that you read. Yay. A lot of people are dying today in space in this. Yeah, it's okay enough, this one. It isn't too technical. It's quite good fun. On the Spectrum version, the Ewoks would have killed me there. Yay. Oops. Brilliant. Through the log. Please be the end of the level soon. We need to find the Ewok village again. Go, go, go. Cool. I think this is easier than the Spectrum version, I think. Just because you can bash into people. Sounds are okay. They don't sound like the Star Wars sounds, though. Those explosions could be a bit better. I'm not a fan of those. Just like a star thing. And I use those again when doing the Death Star animation. The enemy can't cope with this level of trees. Yay! Nub nub! Ichiwawa! Blinky eye Ewoks, they might be. I might be the old version. You've done it! Yay! Right, here we go. This is the version I wanted to see. We're on the AT Walker here. Now, they will fire logs at us to try and get around and other sorts of things. The Spectrum version is at a slightly different angle going down the other way. Oh dear, and that's what can happen. This version, you're going up the screen, can't quite see what's coming up. Backward and forward on the joystick. Controls quite well. You can sort of like do lovely side steps, this thing. I'd like to see it on the dance floor. Get round that. Good. I don't know who's rolling those things out. Possibly Ewoks. Right, then it keeps flicking between this and the Millennium Falcon and a X-Wing attacking the Star Destroyer. Right, so it's trying to add a bit of jeopardy, a bit of excitement. Benny Hill music required as it flicks between the two. I slightly prefer this version over the Spectrum version because it's a little bit more varied, a bit more textured. But there we go. Right, let's just concentrate. Let's get round here. This is the final stage, but the Death Star's already blown up, so we're just trying to blow up that Star Destroyer, I believe, and maybe get to the Endor base to destroy that as well. Some sort of garrison or some sort of shield generation system, but I don't know why we're doing that because the Death Star, as I said, is already blown up. So it's a bit out of order, this game. Right, there we go. Get past these Star Destroyers. Cool, that was brief. Like the way it's flicking between two. The Star Destroyer bit seems very much briefer than this one here. Right, okay. Did you complete this game or did you do as well as I did? But I think I have almost completed it without any cheats on. There we go. But it was on easy mode, wasn't it? No lightsaber duels in this game. I think I prefer the vector graphics of Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back to this. This one's clever as well. It's good to have a bit of variety. Probably milking it a bit to do vector graphics again, but I do prefer those earlier two than this one. But let me know what you think. Get through here. Good. Round here. They got a logging company, have they, these Ewoks? I don't know who they sell these logs to. Right. Both my wingmen have been destroyed in their X-Wings. Down to just the Falcon. There's the base. Blow it up. Yay! And those firecrackers again, but it still seems to be there. That was poor. Is that the end of the game? Could it be? Don't say I've done it.
Here goes nothing.
Oh, Lando wants to do this again, does he? We've already blown up the Death Star. They made another one. Right, this game just keeps going around in circles forever. You might have noticed. Perhaps it never ends. It must end at some point. Oops, that was tricky. Oh yeah, that was tricky. That might be the end now. I think it went... We did complete it, but it went to medium mode. So, Darth Nick on the scoreboard there. There we go. Hope you liked having a look at that one. Great music, good playability, an okay game. That was Star Wars Return of the Jedi by Domark in 1988 on the Commodore Amiga, based on the Atari cabinet in 1984. Thanks for watching that one as always. Got any comments, then please put them below. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.